Well, Tim, the city says that investigators didn't follow police department policies in their initial investigation after close to 100 women came forward accusing Dr. David Farley of sexual misconduct. The city of West Linn commissioned an independent investigation into its own police department after victims claimed the department failed to properly handle accusations against Dr. David Farley, a doctor accused of sexually abusing nearly 100 female patients. The newly released report found the police investigation into Dr. Farley was riddled with errors. Among them, the report states the lead detective failed to note certain information shared by victims and did not have a victim's advocate present during certain interviews, which is against policy. The report says the detective was unprepared for certain interviews with victims and had not been properly trained to carry out an investigation of this nature. KGW previously spoke with women who accused Dr. David Farley of sexual abuse.
In 2019, I had a doctor appointment with him, like a repeat PAP, that he had lied about. It was a completely unnecessary appointment, and he sexually assaulted me in that appointment.
He swept my membranes, which is a very quick procedure, but then it didn't stop. And I remember laying there wondering, what's happening right now? And then I yelled, ouch, really loud. And he jumped and he started fumbling over his words.
In 2020, the Oregon Medical Board notified the West Linn police of accusations against Farley. The department opened an investigation. Later that year, the board would revoke the doctor's license, citing unprofessional or dishonorable conduct and gross repeated acts of negligence. In September of 2020, after a nearly 2-year criminal investigation, a grand jury in Clackamas County decided not to indict Farley on criminal charges, finding there wasn't enough evidence to prove the claims. Multiple women told KGW they blamed the lack of indictment on how the investigation by West Linn police was handled.
By the time you get to the police, you feel like you're going somewhere that's safe.
A lawyer who represents over 100 women accusing Farley of abuse released this statement today. This independent investigation clearly shows the West Linn Police Department grossly mishandled the David Farley criminal case, violating the rights of survivors and allowing their abuser to go free. Well, the city of West Linn says they have recently created a new position that will oversee police investigations in the future. They will also be providing additional training for officers in interacting with victims of trauma. A civil lawsuit against Farley is still pending in Multnomah County. The former doctor has moved out of the state after being stripped of their license by the Oregon Medical Board. Tim.
All right, John, good to hear that they're making some steps there. Thank you.